The Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show is sponsored by Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters. Okay, welcome back to Survival on Purpose coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I'm here at the Blue Force Gear booth, and I've got a special treat for you. And we're going to talk to Doc T, who is a retired Green Beret medic. I'm not sure about all the terminology because I wasn't military, so we'll talk. But he's the designer of the trauma kit that Blue Force Gear is coming out with this year. So it's coming from the absolute somebody who's got total experience with what's going on. So, Doc, could you give us a quick, just kind of your background and then
totally
your thought process?
So a little bit about me. I did a bunch of years in the Army. Started as a Ranger, went to Green Beret stuff, and then spent a lot of time in Afghanistan and Iraq. Kind of saw some deficiencies amongst the guys where they would wear a kit in the middle of their back that wouldn't come anywhere or go anywhere. So you ever seen a dog chase its tail? Well, that's what the guys would do when they were trying to get to their med kit. You know, it'd be a big circle of, woe, trying to pull their med kit off. So with Blue Force Gear, we were able to talk about it and kind of work some stuff out and get some of the coolest stuff going on the market. Their trauma kit now, their micro trauma kit, is probably the best pouch on the market for the individual, right? There's a lot of people that, I've got to have super glue and I've got to have stitches and I've got to have, I've got to have sutures. I want to be able to glue my eye. I want to cover my eye. But really what I'm about is I'm about the immediate response and then let the EMS guys come in and take over. And that's what Blue Force Gear did here with this one. This tiny little pouch doesn't take up any real estate. It's the perfect pouch for you, like an end user kind of guy. We're getting to the point where we're going to start maybe offering training on this as well, so that if you get it from us, we can kind of get you some training on it so that you're not totally in the dark on what you're doing. Right. You can mount it to your belt or your equipment. You can throw it in the top of a backpack. I usually carry it in the top of a backpack. That way I have it with me everywhere I go. Super simple, sleek little design. Pops right out like that. On one side you got trauma, on the other side you've got your airway, and that's what it boils down to, is like a trauma or an airway. Those are the two things that are going to kill you the fastest until the EMS guys can get there. So that's what we focused on.
It makes total sense. Yeah.
Total sense, yeah. And it's designed with like that circular, that circle of awareness kind of idea, where if I carry a gun, which I usually, in SHOT Show, of course, you're not, but if I carry a gun with me everywhere I go, I have a med kit close by as well. Been on the ranges, I've seen a lot of accidents, I've seen a lot of good people make mistakes, and don't regret the mistake you just made. Have a way to fix it. So
that's good advice.
Blue Force Gear's their motto is always better, and it's not that we're trying to be better than everybody else. We're trying to be better than ourselves. I'm Second Chance Med, and we've teamed up together to do some really cool stuff together, and it's been amazing. Blue Force Gear's been awesome. They've been taking really good care of me.
They everything I've seen from them is first quality. And I like the fact that it's all U.S. made.
Absolutely. So I've had a lot of offers to take my stuff overseas, and trying to stay a patriot, and try not to. I keep everything made in the USA. So especially for my website, and that's what I like about Blue Force Gear.
Me too. Well, Travis, I know you're a busy guy. Thank you so much for taking a second to talk to us.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you for your service.
No, thank you. I have one ask. Every interview I do one ask. If you're listening to this, please seek some kind of kit. I don't care if it's mine, I don't care if it's whose it is, but seek out a good one and seek out training. You'd never know. I want to be a hero, and if you pull up on a car or you're at an active duty or active shooter situation and you have a kit, you could be a hero. Yeah. That's my goal. So just I hope everybody kind of starts looking for kits.
That's very true. So once again, thanks for taking time to talk to us, and thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. It's been just like a little treat for you. So see you next time. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I would like to take just a minute to thank Thrunite Flashlights and Hawg Holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. I gotta tell you, I bought my first Thrunite flashlight about 3 years ago. It was the TN12 version, I remember. I was really impressed with the quality of that flashlight, and I've since developed a relationship with Thrunite and reviewed a lot of their gear. I just really think they do a great job of providing exceptional value in really cutting-edge flashlight technology. My current everyday carry flashlight I've been carrying for, I don't know, at least a year is the TC12 which is kind of like the rechargeable version of the TN12. I highly recommend this. They've actually got a new version coming out I'll be doing a review on soon, but this is an excellent flashlight. I think if you're looking for a really high quality, high value flashlight, you can't go wrong with a Thrunite. They just really have impressed me with the level of value that they provide in a really nice flashlight. They're also kind enough, by the way, as you can see, to hook me up with this really cool shirt. I'd also like to thank John over at Hawg holsters. John makes these really nice puller in the waistband Kydex holsters. This is the carbon fiber bling model, which feature the ulti-clip retention system, which I really like. As I said before, this is absolutely my go-to holster, the best holster I've ever used, so I highly encourage you to go check them out too. But anyway, once again, I will put links to Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters below. I think they are both excellent examples of the kind of companies that I can feel 100% confident in recommending to you, because not only do I use them every day in my own life, but I just think they are very good stuff. So once again, thanks to both Thrunite flashlights and Hawg holsters for sponsoring this coverage of the 2017 SHOT Show. And as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends. Thank you so very much for doing all your Amazon shopping through the Survival on Purpose links. I really appreciate the support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.